So I'm trying to do everything. I've always said I'm trying to do everything, bro. I started boxing this year, bro. I walked New York Fashion Week. That shit was insane. Like, I walked
Who
that shit with my
invited you to do that?
So my boy Dremo, he worked with this company called Creators Inc. And they just do a lot of events. You know, like you probably know them. So
OnlyFans management and shit.
Exactly.
Too,
So shout out Creators Inc. Shout out Andy. But like literally I just flew out there and they're like, yeah, you can run. I mean, you can do the walk. Like just went in there. Like it was just crazy. So I'm trying to do everything, bro. I'm trying to act. I just started streaming again because I used to stream, but like now I moved out. It's different now. But I used to stream, so I'm trying to stream again. I'm trying to just do everything. Like, I'm trying
IRL streaming or what kind of streaming?
So right now, like it's just because before I was still at my mom's house, like like my mom, I would be streaming. My mom would turn off the internet, bro. Like this is like 2020. My mom would turn off the internet, and that shit would piss me off. So I bought my own internet. I bought my own router, so she stopped turning it off. But it just wasn't hidden to me. Like I was like, damn, like this Twitter shit is just way more fun to me. So I stopped. But now I'm in a new house, new crib, new room. It's just a different feeling. So it's still kind of IRL. It's like half IRL. Like I couldn't get people on there. Like we couldn't like literally collab and do shit. That's like what I'm planning. But January, because I be out a lot. Like I'll be in Miami, I'll be in LA, I'll be doing shit. I'm like, imagine if there was just a camera and this shit was live. Like I feel like so many people have missed out on crazy moments because my dumbass don't really be doing video content. All my shit has always been mainly Twitter or like Instagram shit, but it wouldn't be of me. So all the shit I'd be doing, like there's probably so much crazy shit that could have went viral that people never know even exists. You know what I'm saying? So
it's wild because like Creators Inc. did a party on Halloween. That's where I met Neon. And really? I was thinking it was going to be this little chill party. So I'm not even thinking about security or anything like that. And then I see Neon. I say what up to him. All of a sudden I look at Twitter and I realize that the clips of me talking to Neon are already getting hella retweets and shit. And I'm realizing like, oh, anyone could easily figure out I'm here. And it's just such a weird feeling to feel like you're out in public just doing some normal human being shit. And then realizing like, oh no, I'm totally like under the fucking microscope right now because anything that happens to me is going to get blasted out to like 100,000 people right now.
Yeah, literally. Like, and it's crazy because you saw Speed, like, bro, Speed got swatted recently. I mean, it was kind of like you can't be showing the outside of your house.
Last night, Neon and his manager got the shit beat out of him.
Yeah,
and I know a lot of people think that shit's fake, but he FaceTimed me and talked to me about it for like 10 minutes, and he had a fucking boot mark on his forehead and shit. Like, he really had dudes run down on him, and I don't think it was a beef thing. But they also didn't steal anything. So, I mean, people are trying to make it.
I don't know what's going on with that, because like Neon has like fake getting jumped or whatever.
Exactly, yeah.
But like when I don't know what like which ones are real or whatever but it's like when it finally happens, like the boy who cried wolf.
Exactly.
Nobody believes you now.
Those 3 black kids who tied him to the tree, that shit was fake.
Yeah,
but then now he's having some shit that seems like it's actually real, and everybody like he just at a certain point he shouldn't keep joking around with that shit.
But that's the thing with Neon, like just his whole fame. It's like, yeah, you got it, but you have to fake your death twice and all this other shit. It's like you reap what you sow. So it's like now when all this shit is happening, it's like nobody believes you. It's kind of crazy. But he couldn't use that to his advantage.
There's so many people rooting for Neon to fail that like if anything does happen to him, everybody's just,
because nobody realizes how big he is. Like, yeah, he might like whatever followers or viewers, but it's like in terms of how many people know him, they'll like anyone who saw him before like his peak, like he's at his peak right now. Anyone who saw him before probably hated his guts. So now they see him and they just like hate, like they just want him to fail.
The thing is that everything is fake for him, because yesterday he was hanging out with Crip Mac at the zoo and shit, and he's hanging out with him, and Crip Mac's throwing a hot dog at him and shit. And I don't know if they planned out the hot dog throwing, but then he's talking to the camera just saying, hey, f you, Crip Mac, you're a piece of shit. Yada yada yada.
Neon said that?
Yeah, and it's like I'm talking to his manager, and it's like Neon's just saying that shit for content, but at the same time, it's like it's only a matter of time so you run into somebody who really is going to take you serious and do something to you. And he rolls around with security and shit, but last night they got ran up on, and it didn't seem like the security mattered. So I don't know, like he's just playing with fire. And everybody who IRL streams, it ends up going badly in the long run. And I'm not saying that's going to happen to him, but it would not surprise me.
Yeah, I mean, it just depends, because it's kind of crazy. Anyone who gets to that level, there's some sort of shameless shit that they had to do to get there. It's kind of weird. So it's like, once that's what people are seeing you for, and once you realize that's how you are getting views, you keep doing it, and eventually like you just bite off more than you can chew. Like that's just how it goes.
Yeah, it's almost like
letting some guy fuck your wife for clout.
Bro, can we talk about that, bro? So
I think that's how we first started talking, is because you quote tweeted the wedding video.
Yeah.
And it got like, I can't remember the exact numbers.
Bro.
I think the wedding video might have had like 1 million views or 2 million views on Twitter. And by the time your quote tweet was done, it had like 80 million views.
Bro, so talk to me, bro. So you're telling me you guys have been together for what, like 6-7 years?
7 or 8 years, yeah.
So like she just never fucked a dude until you got married?
Facts. Actually, honestly, the fact that it happened so close to the wedding was like not something that we talked about or that we cared about at all, because it's like nothing really changed with us when we got married. We already had been living together. We already had a kid. So we were already like basically married. Then we just had this fucking ceremony. And yeah, her doing the scene didn't really have anything to do with it.
I mean, so would you say it's like that was for the better? Like everything that's happened since, like just for the better?
I'm happy with how it turned out for sure. And let me just tell you this. So
like internet shit aside, I always say like, bro, this dude's smart for that. Like I personally, I don't like agree with it, but it's like, do what you gotta do.
It definitely made me a million times better at like internet marketing and like understanding going viral in general. But I'll tell you this, is that so when she did the scene with the other dude, I was a little bit torn, where on one sense it's just business, but on the other hand, it's like, well, you were sucking another dude's dick in a hotel room with a cameraman. You know, it doesn't necessarily make you feel the best as a guy. But like, I fucked her with the dude who won the reality show the other day. And I was having a blast. You know, as soon as we get going, I'm fucking jamming her head down on his dick and shit, just having a great time with it. So, I mean, now I'm kind of feeling different about it, where I'm like, maybe I actually am comfortable with this, where it's like,
bro, you have to donate.
It took some mental gymnastics to make myself comfortable with it. But now, having actually done it, I just didn't really feel jealous like I thought I was going to feel when I was doing it.
Well, you have got to donate your brain to science when you die, bro. Like, you have to. Because holy shit.
You know what it is to me too, is it's like, it was just an issue of me doing what I felt like doing / what was best for business versus my desire to not get made fun of on the internet.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, for a lot of people like Neon, like he's baiting negative attention all the time. Now, granted, it's just negative attention because he's kind of a pussy, or he, you know, looks like a bitch or whatever, the way he acts on camera and stuff. But it's kind of like the same thing with me. It's like, all right, you can call me a cuck. If it's going to work marketing wise and it's going to make us all this money and shit, all right,
so basically,
I'll deal with it.
you the sacrificial lamb of it.
I'm sacrificing myself for myself
type shit.
So it's kind of, it is kind of weird. Like because realistically, like I've never had a business like this, but the plug talk thing, the porn thing, it's kind of like we have to create controversy in order to get eyeballs on it. It's very rare that you're just going to do something that people are going to be 100% positive about that will also be viral.
Yeah, like it's crazy. Like negativity is just king. I don't know. Like I always said, like you have to have fans and haters. Like the haters actually help you. Like anybody who's aspiring to be anything that involves having eyes on you, like you actually have to embrace the haters. Like that shit really helps you. And honestly, I remember for a while, bro, because when I first started, like let's say like Twitter, when I first started, bro, every reply is really just dick riders. Like every nigga, like it was a thing at the time. Like when a nigga tweets, like it's just all positive. Like off the dome, blah blah blah. Like you thought, you know what I'm saying? You just did this shit.
Like a couple years ago, if you had one person who commented the same exact response on your tweets, you would think that person was insane, and you would be like, "What the fuck is wrong with this dude?" That is so normal now that you would never even notice or think about it twice. That because people are just chasing clout, and also it's helping you to have people responding, even if it's annoying.
Exactly. Like I remember when I was first blowing up, people realized like if I turn on his notifications and I reply as soon as he tweets, that shit has a like way more chance of going viral or whatever the fuck when his tweet goes viral. So I had a bunch of people that would have my notifications on. You have the normal people that are just reply guys or just fans. Then you had the haters, and they would reply with some crazy shit. But bro, I remember this one time, bro. So this is before I really was showing my face. My face was out there, but it's like you have to go out of your way to look for it. This dude literally went through my tag on Instagram. So I had an Instagram, it's public. If you see it, you see it. But I didn't realize like my tags and shit was public. And I had just graduated high school. My mom posted like a picture of me. And mind you, I graduated in 2020. So like I was a COVID fucking grad baby. So my shit was like online or whatever. But she took a picture. This dude screenshots it, puts it in a reply. He's like, "This you?" And like, bro, before anybody told me that he said that, they're all quoting it. Like, it's like they're trying to show concern, like, yo, you're weird for this. But in a way,
But
it's
also
like, you don't
boosting it,
actually,
yeah.
like, you're just trying to get likes, bro. Because why ain't nobody, like, I had to, imagine you're just scrolling, you're technically faceless, but you're not faceless. You're scrolling and you just see your face on a timeline, bro. I'm like, what the fuck? I DM this thing, I'm like, bro, are you good, bro? Delete this. And it turned out he wasn't even trying to be no hater. When he said this you, because you know what this you is, right? Like, this you,
Yeah.
when someone says that, they're trying to cook you. This nigga was like probably some kid, and he was like, oh, I was genuinely wondering, like, is this you? Because people didn't know what I fucking look like. I was like, oh, I mean, yeah, it's me, bro, but just delete it. He was like, okay, cool. Like, but it's just, I don't know, bro.
So are you concerned with that, like hiding certain parts of your private life and shit? Because
Yeah, like, I don't
the
want-
more famous you get, the more you start to value, oh, I'm going to like have people not know about this part of my life.
Exactly. Like, for me, it's like, you can say, do whatever you want with me, just leave my family alone. Like, my main issue with that one was, like, the nigga could have scrolled, like, well, my mom's Instagram was public, told her ass to private it, but it's like, I don't want nobody to just be able to look through my mom's Instagram because she's just a normal woman. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't need weird people going on there. But yeah, so I just have certain shit that but honestly, I've been like, damn, like, I be hiding shit that I wouldn't mind people knowing. Like, I feel like certain aspects of my life, if I just had recorded it, like, it would just go viral. Like, there's so many people that just want to see more of me. It's kind of weird. And I'm just like, I ain't Playboy Cardi, bro. I'm not really no mysterious ass nigga. So it's like, bro, I'm gonna, like, next year is really when I switch the content from what I'm doing now to, like, actually me, like, videos and shit. So we're gonna see how that goes.
It is weird though that like we think of Cardi as being this insanely mysterious person because he just chooses to not post. And we know a lot of people who are like that, who like don't really post on Instagram, they don't really tweet or whatever, they just live their life and they're not concerned with documenting it. But for a celebrity to do that, it makes us super fucking fascinated and curious about them. And the fans, like any real fans, have this lust for like uncovering details about you, even for somebody like you know?
Yeah, like, bro, they be hacking his iCloud and all this other shit. That's the problem with that, though. Like, it was probably happen even if he was recording a lot, but it's, I mean, even if he was posting a lot and actually dropping music, but it's just crazy, like, the price of fame, I guess.
I mean, because I've seen both sides of it with the kid thing, where we posted the kid for the first 2 years of her life, 2.5 years, and then when all that shit was going viral, I just decided, like, you know what, fuck it, we're not doing this anymore. We're just going to completely not share my kid with the world. And a lot of my followers were disappointed about it, but for me, it just makes, like, if you really want something to be special to you, don't make content about it. Don't share it with the world. Just keep it to yourself. Because at a certain point, she'll be grown up enough that she'll just be like a person in my fucking vlogs, or like you'll just see her and she'll just be a human being. But, you know, for now, it's like the nicest thing that you could do is to just keep
them off
that part of your life separate from the world, you know?
Yeah, because, like, I mean, they're a kid, but I already know, like, what type of shit they were saying. They would be like, oh, they're going to cook her in school, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, yeah.
But,
And
yeah.
and much worse, yeah.